Have you ever stopped to wonder why, sometimes, you hear a mysterious buzzing in your ears? That sound that comes out of nowhere and makes you look around, searching for a source you never find. You're not alone in this experience, and perhaps it's not just a simple annoyance. Imagine if that buzzing were a sign, a message from the universe especially for you. Dolores Cannon talked about this, about how these signs are gateways to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the spiritual world. Here, we'll explore 13 spiritual meanings of ear buzzing, delving into the hidden messages that may be trying to reach you. Let's establish a connection with these signs, identify what they mean to you, and perhaps touch upon that restlessness you feel, that curiosity that drives you to seek answers. If you're ready to uncover these secrets and find solutions that can transform the way you perceive the world, then this is the right place. Get ready for a journey of discovery and spiritual connection. Let's unravel it all. But first, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you improve your spiritual life. Signal 1. Ear buzzing and secret messages. Imagine you're in a quiet room and suddenly a gentle buzzing fills your ears. It's not just any sound. It's a buzzing that seems to carry whispers from another world. For some, this phenomenon is more than a medical condition. It's an invitation to a deeper spiritual realm. This sound, which can be as mysterious as the wind rustling through leaves, is often dismissed as an insignificant symptom. However, some see in this buzzing a forgotten language, a form of communication with beings from higher dimensions. Angels, spiritual guides, and even elevated consciousnesses could be trying to convey important messages through these vibrations. Medical science tells us that ear buzzing can result from various causes, from exposure to loud noises to changes in blood pressure. But what if there's more? What if these sounds are signs that we're becoming more sensitive to the frequencies of the universe, that we're awakening abilities that were dormant within us? Think of it as an ancient story being retold, where you are the protagonist, rediscovering ancestral wisdom. Each buzz could be a chapter of this story, a step in your journey of growth and spiritual discovery. Perhaps it's a call for you to pay attention not only to what's around you, but also to what's within you. These sounds may be a reminder that there's more to life than what we can see and touch, that we're connected to a universe full of mysteries and wonders. They invite us to listen with more than our ears, to listen with our souls. By doing so, we can begin to understand the language of the spirit, the language of the heart of the cosmos. So the next time you hear a buzz, don't ignore it. Listen carefully. It may be the universe trying to tell you something. It may be the beginning of a new understanding, a new path in your spiritual journey. It may be the sound of your own transformation. Signal 2. Ear buzzing, a spiritual journey beyond medicine. Ear buzzing, often described as tinnitus, can be more than a medical condition. For some, it represents a connection to the spiritual. This auditory perception can be interpreted as subtle communication from higher entities, such as angels or spiritual guides, who use frequencies inaudible to most people as a means of message transmission. These sounds, often perceived in moments of silence or reflection, can be seen as indicative of a divine presence, or as a sign that the individual is aligned with a higher spiritual frequency. It is believed that these sound vibrations are a form of guidance or confirmation that we are on the right path in our spiritual journey. Furthermore, ear buzzing can serve as a reminder to pay attention to our deepest thoughts and feelings, acting as a catalyst for the development of intuition and psychic abilities. In some spiritual traditions, these sounds are associated with the awakening of latent energies within us, such as Kundalini, suggesting a process of transformation and inner growth. While science offers explanations for the phenomenon of tinnitus, the spiritual interpretation of these sounds provides an additional dimension of meaning, inviting us to explore communication possibilities beyond the physical. Thus, ear buzzing can be seen not only as a symptom to be treated, but also as an invitation to greater spiritual awareness and connection with the universe. Signal 3. Connection between ear buzzing and spiritual development. The phenomenon of ear buzzing, often perceived as a medical alert, can also be indicative of spiritual growth and the awakening of psychic abilities. This sensory experience, which transcends conventional medical understanding, can be an invitation to explore deeper dimensions of consciousness. For those on the path of self-discovery and spiritual expansion, ear buzzing can be interpreted as a sign that they are reaching a higher level of consciousness. It's as if the universe is tuning personal frequency to higher vibrations, opening doors to perceptions and abilities previously inaccessible. In this context, ear buzzing serves as a reminder to be attentive to the subtle signals around us, encouraging the practice of meditation and introspection. It can herald that the individual is becoming more receptive to intuitive information, enhancing their ability to perceive beyond the traditional five senses. Moreover, ear buzzing may indicate that the person is becoming more sensitive to the energies around them, both positive and negative. This can lead to greater empathy and understanding of others' emotions, as well as a deeper connection with the environment and people. In summary, ear buzzing can be a sign that the individual is opening up to new spiritual experiences, preparing to embark on a journey of self-discovery and skill development that will enrich their life in unimaginable ways. Signal 4. Ear buzzing in the left ear and positive aspects like good luck and personal growth. Ear buzzing in the left ear, an experience that many may find disturbing, is often interpreted in various cultures as an omen of good luck and a sign of imminent personal growth. This peculiar auditory perception is seen by some as an indication that positive changes are on the way, marking the beginning of a phase of prosperity and success. In spiritual contexts, the left ear is sometimes associated with receiving positive energies and optimistic messages. When someone experiences buzzing in this ear, it can be interpreted as a sign that the universe is aligning circumstances in favor of that person, encouraging them to remain open and receptive to the opportunities that arise. Additionally, buzzing in the left ear can be a reminder to recognize and celebrate one's own progress and achievements. It's an invitation to reflect on personal growth and acknowledge the hard work and dedication that have led to moments of triumph and fulfillment. Have you ever heard about these ear buzzings? Have you experienced it yourself? Or do you know any friend who has had ear buzzing? Share your experience about these buzzings in the comments, and we'll help each other in the comments. This phenomenon can also be seen as a stimulus to continue seeking personal development, whether through continuous learning, exploring new interests, or enhancing existing skills. It's a call to action, encouraging the individual to take proactive steps toward their goals and dreams. Signal 5. Spiritual awakening and its relationship with buzzing in the left ear, especially from Dolores Cannon's teachings. In summary, buzzing in the left ear doesn't have to be just a reason for medical concern. It can also be an encouraging sign that we're on the right path, ready to embrace the blessings and new adventures that life has to offer. Buzzing in the left ear can be an intriguing phenomenon, and according to the teachings of hypnotherapist Dolores Cannon, it can signal a spiritual awakening. This subtle sound is often interpreted as a call to greater awareness and an invitation to explore realities beyond the physical. Dolores Cannon, known for her research in past life regression and hypnosis, suggests that such auditory experiences may be linked to the opening of the third eye or the development of inner vision. The left ear, in particular, is seen as a portal for receiving energies and information from higher dimensions. This buzzing can be an indication that we are aligning ourselves with higher frequencies, which can lead to the development of intuitive and psychic abilities. It's as if we're being tuned in to receive insights and knowledge that transcend common understanding. For those who experience this phenomenon, it can be a moment of reflection and a search for a deeper purpose. It's an opportunity to connect with spiritual guides and angels and to receive guidance on the path ahead. Therefore, buzzing in the left ear is not just a physical sign, but also a symbol of transformation and spiritual growth. It invites us to look inward, to question our reality, and to seek a higher truth. Signal 6. Ear buzzing and communication with angels or spiritual guides, which may signal significant vibrational changes. Ear buzzing, especially when it occurs without an apparent medical cause, can be interpreted as a means of communication with angels or spiritual guides. According to various spiritual traditions, these entities use signs and symbols to communicate with us, and buzzing can be one of those signs. When we experience buzzing, it can be an opportune moment to pay attention to the subtle messages being transmitted. These sounds may indicate that we are undergoing a vibrational change, adjusting our energetic frequency to align with new possibilities and paths. These vibrational changes may be accompanied by feelings of enhanced intuition, greater mental clarity, and a sense of being more connected to the universe. It's as if the angels or guides are encouraging us to open our hearts and minds to receive guidance and wisdom. Ear buzzing can be an invitation to explore our spirituality more deeply, to meditate, and to seek connections with the divine. It may be a sign that we are ready to receive new information that will help us on our journey of personal and spiritual growth. Therefore, instead of seeing buzzing as a nuisance, we can choose to interpret it as a call to greater awareness and a reminder that we are not alone on our journey. Angels and spiritual guides are always present, offering love and support as we move forward on our path. Signal 7. Ear buzzing as a warning for spiritual imbalances and the need for realignment with spiritual essence. Ear buzzing can be a warning sign, a kind of call to check our spiritual state. In some beliefs, this phenomenon is seen as an indication that something in our life is out of balance and that we need to realign with our true spiritual essence. This sound can be interpreted as a reminder to reconnect with our deeper beliefs and values, to reassess our actions and thoughts. It's an invitation for introspection, to identify areas in our life that may be causing stress or emotional discomfort. Spiritual realignment may involve practices such as meditation, yoga, prayer, or any other activity that promotes inner peace and well-being. The goal is to restore harmony between body, mind, and spirit, allowing us to flow with the natural energies of life. Moreover, buzzing can be a sign to seek spiritual help or guidance, whether through a mentor, a spiritual counselor, or even through readings and studies that can provide insights and understanding. Ultimately, ear buzzing invites us to pause and reflect on our spiritual journey, encouraging us to make the necessary changes to live a fuller life aligned with our higher purpose. Signal 8. Perception of higher vibrations and the development of psychic abilities. Related to ear buzzing. Ear buzzing can be more than just a physical annoyance. For some, it's a sign that they are tuning into higher vibrations of the universe. This experience can be a prelude to the development of psychic abilities such as clairvoyance or telepathy. These higher vibrations are often associated with greater spiritual awareness. Individuals who perceive them may be in a process of transformation, where their intuitive abilities are expanding. The buzzing can be an invitation to explore these new territories of the mind and spirit. Those who begin to develop psychic abilities may notice a greater sensitivity to the energies around them, a deeper understanding of others' emotions, and even premonitions or visions that transcend common sensory experience. Therefore, ear buzzing can be a call to embrace these new abilities, learn to manage them, and use them positively. It can be a sign that it's time to look inward and discover the unique gifts that each one possesses. Signal 9. Importance of pausing and reflecting before major decisions, especially when experiencing ear buzzing. Ear buzzing can be an invitation to introspection, especially in moments preceding major decisions. This auditory sensation can be interpreted as a signal to slow down and reflect on the choices we are about to make. In a fast-paced world where we are constantly pressured to act quickly, buzzing can serve as a reminder that sometimes it's necessary to pause and listen to our inner voice. This pause can provide the clarity needed to make decisions more aligned with our values and life goals. Reflection can reveal profound insights into our motivations and desires, helping us choose paths that contribute to our personal and spiritual growth. Therefore, buzzing is not just a physical phenomenon, but also a spiritual guide that encourages us to seek wisdom and authenticity in our actions. Here, already learning many things about Dolores Cannon and ear buzzing, but I noticed you haven't liked this video yet. It's very important for YouTube to deliver our content and thus continue helping you. So go ahead and like this video. It's free. Signal 10. Negative energy in the physical environment and the need for organization. In our daily journey, we're not always aware of the subtle energies permeating our environment. Ear buzzing can be a warning sign, indicating the presence of negative energy in our physical space. This energy can manifest in various forms, from clutter in our home or workplace to interpersonal tensions and accumulated stress. When we perceive a persistent buzzing, it may be time to assess our surroundings and identify sources of disharmony. Organizing the physical space is a fundamental step to clear negative energy. This involves not only cleaning and arranging objects, but also creating an environment that promotes well-being and tranquility. Organization can be a meditative process, a way to reconnect with our living and working spaces. By organizing, we are also rearranging our thoughts and emotions, bringing mental and emotional clarity. This can lead to a renewed sense of purpose and direction. Furthermore, environmental organization can be accompanied by practices such as feng shui, the use of crystals, or aromatherapy, which aim to improve energy flow and create a harmonious space. Music and sounds can also be used to purify the environment, with chants, bells, or Tibetan bowls helping to dissipate stagnant energy. Therefore, the buzzing in the ears can be a call to action, encouraging us to take concrete steps to improve our environment and, by extension, our lives. By dedicating ourselves to creating a sacred and balanced space, we are also taking care of our spiritual and emotional health. Signal 11. Sensitivity to electronic interference as a possible cause of buzzing in the ears. The sensation of buzzing in the ears can be more complex than we imagine. In addition to medical and spiritual explanations, there is an intriguing connection with the electronic world that deserves our attention. Imagine our ears as sensitive antennas, picking up not only sounds from the environment, but also the invisible waves from electronic devices. We live in an era of constant exposure to electromagnetic fields generated by Wi-Fi networks, cell phones, computers, and other electronic devices. These electromagnetic waves can interfere with our nervous system and, by extension, with our senses. The buzzing in the ears may be a response to this interference, as if our ears were tuning into frequencies that shouldn't be there. Some experts suggest that prolonged exposure to electronic devices, especially when used close to the head, can affect auditory health. Headphones, for example, can transmit waves directly to the ears, creating an environment conducive to buzzing. To mitigate this interference, we can adopt some simple practices. Limit the use of electronic devices. Reduce exposure time to cell phones, tablets, and computers. Safe distance. Maintain an adequate distance between devices and our ears. Disconnect at night. Avoid sleeping with electronic devices near the head. Additionally, meditation and contact with nature can help restore energy balance, allowing our ears to adjust naturally. Therefore, the next time you hear a buzzing, consider not only the medical or spiritual causes, but also the subtle influence of the electronic world. Perhaps our ears are trying to tell us something about the environment we live in. Signal 12. Possibility of buzzing in the ears being related to the awakening of Kundalini and its emotional and spiritual implications. The buzzing in the ears may be more than a physical experience. It may be connected to deep processes within us. One of these intriguing connections is with the awakening of Kundalini, a dormant vital energy that, when activated, can transform our consciousness and perception. Kundalini is often depicted as a coiled serpent at the base of the spine. When this energy is awakened, it ascends through the chakras, activating them and bringing forth new sensations, thoughts, and emotions. The buzzing in the ears may be a symptom of this process. Those experiencing buzzing may be undergoing an expansion of consciousness. They may notice that their thoughts become deeper, their emotions more intense, and they are more attuned to the world around them. It's as if the inner serpent is moving, releasing blockages, and opening doors to new perceptions. However, the awakening of Kundalini is not just a journey of light. As this energy flows, it can also bring forth repressed emotions and deep memories. The buzzing in the ears may be a sign that we are processing these emotions, releasing them so we can progress on our spiritual journey. It's important to remember that the awakening of Kundalini is not linear. There may be moments of ecstasy and moments of challenge. Those going through this process should seek support, whether through meditation, yoga practice, or guidance from a spiritual mentor. Therefore, the next time you hear a buzzing in your ears, consider it as a reminder that something profound is happening within you. Perhaps the serpent is stirring, awakening your soul to new possibilities and transformations. Signal 13. Buzzing in the ears and its spiritual significance, including intuition and the quest for authenticity. Buzzing in the ears can be an intriguing mystery, but it can also be an invitation to explore the spiritual meaning behind this experience. Let's delve into some perspectives that can help us better understand this phenomenon. Connection with intuition. Buzzing in the ears may be related to our intuitive ability. Intuition is like an internal compass that guides us in decision-making and understanding the world. When we hear this sound, it may be a signal to pay more attention to our instincts and inner wisdom. Quest for authenticity. Sometimes, buzzing reminds us that we are in search of authenticity. Are we striving to be true to ourselves? Are we aligned with our values and life purpose? Buzzing can be a call to reflect on these questions. Connection with the divine. Some spiritual traditions see buzzing as a form of communication with the divine. It may be a sign that we are connected to something greater than ourselves. It's as if the universe is sending us coded messages through this sound. Inner exploration. Buzzing invites us to explore our inner world. It challenges us to look beyond the obvious, to question our beliefs, and to seek answers in the depths of our soul. Perhaps we are being invited to meditate, to write in a journal, or to practice other forms of self-discovery. Acceptance and surrender. Sometimes buzzing reminds us that not everything can be explained rationally. We may not have all the answers, and that's okay. Accepting the mystery and surrendering to the experience can be a form of spiritual growth. Ultimately, buzzing in the ears is an invitation to explore the unknown, to embrace the inexplicable, and to connect with something beyond the tangible. Perhaps by hearing this sound, we are being reminded that we are part of something much larger and deeper than we can imagine. Thank you for watching until the end. I ask that you subscribe to the channel and enable notifications so you don't miss any videos. There's another thing I want to tell you. Have you ever heard about the mark M that we have in the palm of our hand? Do you know the mystery surrounding it? If you don't, I'm leaving a detailed video for you to watch at the end screen of this video. You need to know about it, so click on the end screen and watch.